Hello everyone, welcome back. So it is currently another 29 days until the hackathon. And I know in the last video I said I was going to go over the winners of the Hong Kong hackathon, but I forgot to, I think I forgot something very important, which is the schedule of the hackathon. The hackathon's only going to be 2 days, so it's a very, very tight schedule. Um, there's going to be different sessions in between. Instead of me telling you all this stuff, we're just gonna watch the video together. I'm just gonna commentate over it. Things that I think are interesting, and things I think the key time slots I think you should pay attention to. And there was some pretty special announcements that they made during this. Oh no, that's not a video, but they did make some special announcements, and I will cover that in the next video. Hint, it has to do with extra funding for your project. That's on top of the three prizes. The first place prize, second place prize, third place prize, and then the specialty prizes. They're gonna have another prize on top, and it has to do something with the venture. Capital funds. So let's watch the video, and I'll pause and talk over the points I think are interesting.
Let's talk about the schedule very briefly. Congratulations, you've already finished the first two pieces. The doors open and you ate breakfast. And now, this is the opening ceremony. After that, coding will begin at 11 a.m. sharp. You will know because I will be giving an announcement. You will know for other reasons as well, which I will tell you and show you later. Lunch will be served at noon, where your breakfast was. All meals will be in the same place. We will also have snacks throughout the event. From noon on, we will have the beginning of our 4 different breakout sessions. You should ensure that at least one member of your team is attending each of the breakout sessions to maximize your chance of winning at this event. Breakout session number 1 is going to be entrepreneurial. You definitely want to send someone to this one. I cannot tell you what it is yet, but there is a very special and very cool announcement that is going to be made at that breakout session. So please make sure that you are there at the entrepreneur breakout session at noon. At 1 p.m., again, all breakout sessions will take place here. We will have the technical breakout session, the C++ breakout session. Then we will move into the final breakout session at 2 p.m. of the afternoon breakout sessions, the final technical breakout session, the web and UX breakout session. Again, all of those will take place here on...
So coding starts at 11. That's when you are, you start your project. There's gonna be a time. I'm not sure why it's not on the schedule, but there should be a period of time for you to pitch your idea to and try to find teammates. I don't think they assume you to have teams to come with you. That's one point I'm not clear, and I'll be very happy if someone can answer that question in the comments. But yeah, so coding begins at 11 o'clock. There's 3 different sessions: entrepreneurial, technical breakout, which is developer focus, and UX or UI design. So this kind of just gives you a pretty good format of how you should structure your team. So in case I left it out, which I think I did, you are allowed to have up to 5 team members. So I think the best makeup for those 5 members are 1 business persons or entrepreneur, 2 developer. So this is you're doing a C++, and so that makes 3 people, and then maybe 1 or 2 user experience, a UI person. You can have, I think 1 is enough, and I think maybe have 2 entrepreneurs, 1 focus on the business model and 1 focus on the marketing. I'm not sure how important marketing is going to be for the hackathon, again, since they don't expect you to have a full-on business model. So definitely take hint at how these 3 different, look at how they break down these 3 different sessions and structure your team accordingly. Again, I think it's going to be more developer heavy. Your team should be developer heavy, but don't forget the business person Don't forget the user experience person. Again, EOS.io wants you to build a proper business and a proper application that people could understand and make use of. So let's continue with the video.
On the stage, please feel free to send one member of the team. It's actually pretty important that you guys do that.
Oh, and the thing I was mentioning about the pitch workshop, I'm just gonna spill the beans right now. They have another. If you pitch your project there, and you have caught the interest of the venture capitalists there, there's gonna be $50,000 fund for your project. So this is on top of the three prizes, first, second, third place prizes, and the specialty prizes. So there's going to be a lot of funding for your project. I think there's going to be a lot of people, but I think there's going to be quite a bit of money to go around. So be very excited.
6 p.m. we will have dinner, again, right out there. And at 8 p.m. I will be leading the pitch workshop. This pitch workshop is specifically designed to ensure that you have the best possible pitch that you can in only 3 minutes. 180.
So it's a 3-minute pitch. So you're going to get 180 seconds to convince the judges to give you as high of a score as possible. So every second will count. And I think I am going to do a little bit of, I personally will ask my mentors or friends here to help me with my pitch, my pitching skill. But I think I'll also do maybe a few videos on pitching. Look at least I'll take a look at the winners' pitches of the hackathons and kind of deconstruct them, and say what I think is good and what is bad and what could be improved on.
Seconds. That's all you get. You have 26 hours to code, but 180 seconds to pitch to the judges. If you can't get what you built across, it doesn't matter, and the judges will never be able to focus on it. Highly suggest if you know who is pitching or you think you know who is pitching.
Sorry to interrupt, but the judges are going to be very important, and you'll see it when I move on to the video on the Hong Kong Hackathon. I'm going to read over the bios of every single one of the judges. You might think this is an overkill, but I think if you cannot, like Brian said, if you cannot get your message across to the judges, if you can't help the judge realize what you are doing, then you're not gonna get a very high score. I know it's a very, very, very simple thing to say, but unless you really understand the judges, understand what their background is, you're not gonna know you're not gonna know how to communicate to them what you're trying to do. Yeah, so.
Pitching, you send someone to that workshop. Then at midnight, we will have the midnight snack, and tomorrow morning, we will have an early breakfast for those of you who stuck around, slept in the nap room, or any of those things, 7:30 a.m. Keep in mind, you must keep your bracelet on all weekend. I'm going to say that again. You must keep your bracelet on all weekend. If your bracelet rips, you won't be able to make it back inside. Please do not take your bracelet off. They need to stay on all weekend. That's how we determine that you guys are here. The pitch practice is going to be at 9 a.m. The lunch is going to be at noon. The pitch practice session, by the way, is the next evolution of the pitch workshop. The pitch workshop is us giving you guys advice. The pitch session is going to be a chance for you to pitch to the entrepreneur mentors your specific pitch. It won't be in front of a group of people. You'll be doing it one-on-one, so nobody has to hear you do it other than the mentor. But it's going to be a fantastic chance for you to get some final feedback before the pitches begin at 2 p.m. Coding, submission deadline. Coding finishes at 1 p.m. Submission deadline on Unoodle is at 1 p.m.
So coding starts at 11. The submission is at 1 p.m. the next day. So that gives you about 13 hours for the first day and another 13 hours for the next day. So there's 26 hours total. So Brian was right, 26 hours for the coding project. That's not including sleep. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to take a bit of rest in between, maybe like a quick few hours naps. And I don't think everyone's gonna be doing everything all the time. So yeah, 26 hours to have a fully functioning smart contract with a viable business model tailored to the judges and the specific challenge they are unveiling on that day. So that's what you need to do. That's the challenge.
And at 2, we will start the first round of judging. How that's going to work is we're going to break you into different pitching orders. So there's going to be up to 3 different rooms. The theater will be 2 rooms, the mentor space over there, the mentor booth will be the 3rd room. We will present the presentation order at 1:30 tomorrow. That's how you'll know where to go and check it out. You'll want to check that because if your name is not on that list, unfortunately, we have not gotten your submission on Udoodle. So please make sure that you check that list. 2 p.m. we'll start the first round of judging. The top 10 teams by score selected from the first round of judging will come up on stage here to present for the second round for the finalists. Those finalists will be going after the main prizes. At that point, I will take the judges away. We will finish our deliberation so that we can determine who the overall prizes are at 4:30. That's when the finalists will present up here. By the way, if you have a friend or someone you know who's got a spectator ticket for tomorrow, they can start entering at 4 p.m. tomorrow. 4:30, you guys will start presenting the finalists. We'll be giving the live stream online for the entire global EOS community. And then we will announce the winners at 6:15. And if you missed it last night, that's okay, because we're gonna have another mixer, networking, drinks, and food Sunday night. It's a big one. It's a long one. But it's worth it because of these prizes.
Okay, so that last part, 2 rounds of pitching. First round, they're gonna divide you up. So the different judges gonna be looking at different projects. And only the top 10 from the first round were able to make it to the second round. So there is a bit of a filtering process. So you know it is kind of the standard format for the hackathon. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'll have the link to the video in the description. I'll try to see if I can find the schedule. I think it's on the website. I'll also put the link to that in the description. So just to recap, it's 26 hours of coding until from the start of the event, like the beginning of the event, to the submission, and then you have 2 rounds of pitching afterwards. Yeah, I think that's to be honest, I'm excited because there's gotta be so many people. I imagine, you know, like the CEO and CTO of Block that one is gonna be there. I imagine a lot of BPs will be there. I think the generous who's put up this video is gonna be there. A lot of exciting people. Even if you don't win, just going there, meeting those members of the community, I think it's gonna be a very, very cool event. So that's it. Let me know if you think I left out anything. I'll answer them in the comments. Again, I put all the details in the description so you can take a look at it for yourself. And I'll catch you tomorrow.